Welcome to Rayyis Design. This video for unveiling the cover of a new concept car design, implemented by Hamid Rayyis. These designs are a reflection of my abilities, visions, and objectives as a mechanical engineer and car enthusiast. To accomplish a full vehicle design with the accumulation of my ideas and thoughts in engineering perspectives. The inspiration behind this design is a combination of hot rod cars and speedboats. By exposing the mechanical parts as a theme, as you will find during the car presentation, the hot rod style appears in the main body shape, as you can see how the wheels located in the corners outside of the body for better handling and better weight distribution. And the speedboat inspiration can be found by how the windshield, leaning back, and the side windows curves down for aerodynamics. The main feature in the car is the gull wing doors, which open upwards to allow the driver and the passenger to enter the car easily. The reverse hinged hood opens with the same angle of the rear hatch. The headlights are fixed to the front wheels assembly, and by this way allow the headlight to turn as the wheels turning for more visibility in the corners. Behind the front grille is the radiator and cooling fans with ducts, which act as an internal spoiler by directing the air upward through the hot vents. This is pushrod suspension with pneumatic cylinders and pivoted cantilever design for springs and dampers to transfer the forces from one side to another for preventing the body roll. Here we'll come to air and fuel tanks. The classic fuel cap design consists of aluminium and carbon fiber with a safety pin attached to the base by red leather stripe. The fuel tank and its cap are located in the center of the car for safety concerns. The front fenders and mudguards are designed to conserve the aerodynamics. The carbon fiber wheels reinforced by aluminium to maintain the rigidity and lightweight. The locking mechanism of the vintage race wheels always inspired me to design these center locks with red leather stripe. For an elegant touch, the hood is secured by two leather straps and rings for tightening on each side. Windshield wiper was challenging to design. The wiper has two retractable actuators with several hinges and springs to ensure a full coverage of the curved glass. Instead of using side mirrors, there are side cameras with wide-angle lenses and flare night vision mode. Here we go into the car interior. Starting with racing-style pedals, each pedal, even the footrest in the far left, are adjustable in many different ways for driving comfort and to suit the driver's height. The carbon fiber bucket seats are covered by elegant soft leather, and the high-quality sound system designed for providing a full bass boost from behind the seats. Coming now to the most enjoyable driving experience with manual transmission. The gated shifter and handbrake are designed by the theme of exposing the engagement click sound of mechanical linkages and springs. AC controllers and volume knobs are designed out of the jet engines, and the extrude symbols of each function are for the driver to use his touch sense to know it without the need to look at it. The 12.9 inches iPad Pro used as infotainment unit and navigation system. Here are the toggle switches designed to follow the theme of appearing the mechanical clicking sounds. These three gauges for the twin turbos boost and the oil pressure. Above the gauges is the screen for rear view camera, which also has night vision mode. Now let's dive in the driver cockpit. This selector for the 4 different suspension ride heights. And this is the engine start-stop switch. The horn and stereo mode buttons designs with the same theme of exposing the mechanical linkages and springs to give the feel of metal click sound and strong feedback. Even the windshield wiper and turn signal switches on both sides of the steering wheel follows the exact theme by flipping the hidden parts into a jewelry mechanical appearance. There are 2 screens for displaying the signals of the 2 side cameras. The entire gauge is in the cluster and the 2 screens are connected together and fixed on the tilting and telescopic steering column, and all of them moves as one part as the driver desire for better monitoring and controlling. A sequential shift light is LEDs embedded in the steering wheel. Here is the place for the one lucky passenger. The glove box is like a saddlebag with crafted leather strap and magnet latch. On the sides are the AC vent, the window button and the door lock switch. The exact word for describing this interior design, it is the symmetric between left and right. Turning now to continue the remaining exterior of the car. These side shark gills are for engine intake. The rear disc brakes equipped with 2 sets of calipers, the bigger one for braking and the other one for hand brake. The semi-extrudes rear wheels covered by a pretty curvy fenders. By looking to the rear fascia we'll find very smartly integrated exhaust mufflers into the lower diffuser. The red transaxle transmission appearing from behind the fog light. The titanium exhaust pipe extended out through the carbon fiber diffuser blades. In the middle there are 4 3D CNC exhaust tips with carbon fiber heat shields. Coming to the one-piece taillight design with a 3-dimensional curved honeycomb grille. And by straight looking to the rear, we'll find as angry eyes formed by the taillight and the turbos behind the grille. Here it is the retractable spoiler which is designed of the same shape and curves of the rear. The spoiler has 2 pneumatic cylinders on each side for positioning. The first spoiler position is for a sleek-looking rear end. By the second position is for drag race mode. As for the third position, automatically applied in the high-speed maneuvers. And the fourth spoiler position is activated when the brake pedal is pushed in high speeds to prevent the rear end from elevating. This F1 style air duct the turbo's intercooler. And the function of these vents above the rear window are for the hot air to escape from the engine bay. The third brake light is located in the air duct. And here it is, the intercooler for the twin turbo. Underneath it located the push rod pneumatic suspension with pivoted cantilever design for springs and dampers. And behind the shark gills is the air filter intake with carbon fiber tube. The pivoted cantilever balancing between the two sides forces from the springs and dampers. And this is the rocker between the spring damper assembly and pneumatic cylinder. By removing the rear bumper, expose the whole engine compartment arrangement with spoilers, pneumatic cylinders, turbos, blow-off valves, waster gates, and exhaust. Here we go to have a look around the beauty of the engine's design and other components. The engine is a V8 cylinders with 6-speed transaxle manual transmission. And the engine is boosted by top-mounted twin-turbo. The engine is fitted with long tube headers. Each tube has the same length and numbers of bends. And coming now to have a detailed view of the closed-loop air suspension system components. First, a 22-liter air tank with a relief valve, outlet and return ports. Second, 4 solenoid valves to inflates and deflates the air of 4 pneumatic cylinders. Finally, 2 air compressors. The fuel tank is a 50-liter capacity. With vent, return and outlet lines. The car is designed with various carefully selected colors packages. The Dates Wine two-tone color package consists of a deep red wine and light date red colors with pinstriping matching the high-end Laguna leather of the interior. On another hand, the Night Sync two-tone color package consists of midnight blue and a light blue ink colors with red pinstriping and luxury cream leather interior. Let's walk to the customer handling and sales office to watch the screen showing car pictures. And let's relax in the waiting area on other side of the showroom. On the side there is the catalogs stand with photorealistic renders of the car. Some of the render posters are hanged here on the showroom wall. Let's walk around the Rayyis gallery to see some of highly chosen car parts designs and souvenirs collection. And in the end, I cannot say that much, except a great thanks to my family, friends and to who stood along by my side during this exciting journey of car designing. All of you inspired and encouraged me a lot. Your supports were the fuel for my ideas and your suggestions were the roads for my thoughts to reach the accomplishment of this car design.